Welcome to Coreum Concepts. Thanks for coming by the channel today. I'm hoping to leave you some value, and I'm hoping in exchange you'll leave me a like and a comment, and even better, a subscribe on your way out. To all those that have already done that, thank you so much. Your support is overwhelming some days. Can't thank you guys enough. I think I finally got the microphone figured out. Do some tweaking from here on out, I think, but we're heading the right direction. So 22 days, 23 hours to Coronova. It's going to be an exciting event in Los Angeles, coinciding with the launch of the mainnet Coreum revolutionary blockchain. It's going to be an exciting way to end March. Coreum audit hasn't changed much. Again, it's at that 70% I alluded yesterday. I think it's just completed its first stage of the audit process, basically, and it's probably getting ready to be sent to the team to be reviewed, or already there and being reviewed. So I think it's going to come soon, guys. It's 70%. First time it's ever stopped for many days in a row since the audit began, so I really think it's getting close. It's going to be nice to see the results. Markets have been taking some pressure today. Coreum's pulled back into the 58-cent range there, 58.5 cents actually right at the moment. Sologenic is doing the opposite today. It's up 5.91% today, and kind of bucking the trend of the overall market. We were into the 20-cent range there earlier today, so Sologenic's having a real strong day. XRP down 1.5% on the day, coming in at 37.852. And Bitcoin, both sideways on the day, 23,481. Total crypto market caps 1.03 trillion. Gold's coming in at $18.34. Silver coming in at $20.91. DXY 104.55. So everything went about sideways in the markets in general today. The MMRI, the Greg Manarino Market Risk Indicator, it's climbing. Just since I started doing this video, actually, it's still going up. So when I first set this up about 20 minutes ago, it was at 260, so it's still creeping up. US 10-year yield 4.02, so you can see how it's trending there. It's definitely worth paying attention to this market risk indicator. Save you a bunch of time if you just need a quick idea on the trend of the market. TradingView put out a post today. Account security has become an underrated but necessary skill in financial markets. Don't get hacked. Here are 10 tips for all traders and investors who follow us. So I know a lot of you guys will know this, but there's always new people coming into the ecosystem. We want them to be safe. We don't want them to lose their funds and get frustrated. And more importantly, we just don't want bad actors getting those funds. So I just very quickly go through this. I encourage anybody that's new, take a good look at this when you got some time. I'll put a link in my description below the video. So number one, use two-factor authentication. As tedious as it is sometimes, it does help. This one should be obvious by now, but it needs to be said again. Use unique passwords for all sites and applications. 3, check for breaches and don't ignore suspicious activity. 4, don't use obvious passwords. There's actually a grid you can get to see how many characters and numbers, etc., how long it takes to crack it. So, if you're not aware of that, go check that out, and then you might start using tougher passwords. Periodically check if you're only using official apps and websites. So that's a really good point. Hackers today go so far to make fake apps and websites to trick people. Don't fall for it. Double check every URL and app to ensure they're official. Number 6, do not share your credentials ever. Number 7, if you use connected social accounts, use different apps and services. Be sure to periodically check those connections. Remove connections that are no longer needed or outdated. Number 8, check your profile settings and social media accounts to ensure you're not leaking any important private information. Some hackers now use public social media profiles to crack passwords. Don't make it easy for them. Number 9, if you ever lose access to your account, be sure to have a backup plan. And number 10, bookmark and save our latest blog post about account security. So yeah, I encourage anybody that's new to the ecosystem, take your security serious. If some of these things made you go, I should do that, get on it now and do some research and get yourself protected before it's too late. This one here, I try to keep things positive as much as I can on this channel, but I get a little frustrated some days. You hear stories of people that have big bags, maybe in a position of influence even, saying, hey, don't say nothing about these X-Core trust lines and airdrops. You know, the more people that come on, for the snapshot, the less they're going to get on their snapshot, and that just disgusts me to no end. That's just no way to build a community, and I don't see what the point of getting more of a token is if there's no community there to support it. But some people look at it backwards, but that's certainly not me. I want everybody to put it that's got XRP or Sologenic to get their trust line set up. It costs you 2 XRP to set a trust line. So for right now, it's less than $1 to take a chance to see what X-Core can do. You'd be crazy not to. So if your XRP influencer has not said anything to you about X-Core, or is not telling you to set your trust lines for X-Core, or if you hold Coreum, ask them why. Just ask them why they haven't told you and your community about it. Because to me, there's no good reason. You got nothing to lose. Nobody's asking you to buy anything. It's all potential upsides. So, if you want a good place, make sure you're doing it right. I really suggest go to sologenic.army. Got a great tutorial here. They got many tutorials. This is just one example, but it guides you step by step. Highly recommend. Just get your trust line set. You got lots of time to do research. You decide whether you want to go through with that airdrop or not. But again, if you're influencer in the XRP, the reason why I say that is I spent my first year and a half in the XRP ecosystem without ever hearing anything about the XRP ledger itself, the built-in DEX. When Sologenic came about, nothing, quiet. It's the biggest project on the XRP ledger, and a lot of big influencers don't even talk about it, and it's just a shame. There's so many great projects being built on the XRP ledger right now, and for it to just be blown off, to think that Ripple's all XRP and XRP's all Ripple, it's just such a shame that some of these people don't see through that and do their own research and get themselves positioned for some of these airdrops, because this could be a really good opportunity. So if you haven't heard about it, just really think about that for a second, and make sure you're set up good, and follow people that are here to help you out. The Sologenic and community is great, like this sologenic.army community site. It's just amazing. It's got all the information you can ever hope to find on these projects, and if you have any doubts about them, the information's good. If they don't know it, they're going to tell you where to get the answers. So check it out, set your trust lines, and be safe out there. XRPL grants. XRPL grants funds technical development projects that leverage the open source XRP ledger and benefit XRP ledger community. If you have experience building apps or software projects and you'd like to build a project that uses the XRPL, you should apply. Learn more at xrplgrants.org. The Wave 5 applications are open from February 7th to March 24th. This says 2022. Anyways, they got one coming up. I think it might just be a typo because they do have a Zoom info session coming up. I think I wrote it down earlier. Where is that? March 7th at 2 p.m. They have a Zoom meeting. So, yeah, they just got the year wrong there. So, yeah, anyways, just head over to XRPL Grants there if you're interested, and join the community if you're not here already, and make the world a better place with your idea, building on the XRP ledger. This is really exciting. This Saturday in the XRP Walkers Discord, we'll run our live spin to assign all OGs from our entire NFT collection. Then our remaining 1,100 core heroes will be allocated to holders via a random generator. So I'm pretty excited about that because I did get in on the whitelist, so I should be up for a spin for an OG. That'd be pretty cool to get one of those. But they also have an auction for the core villains. It's another great way to get in because the core heroes is sold out. It's sold out before, way ahead of schedule. So you still have a chance to get in the Discord there and get in on an auction and get yourself a core villain. They carry special perks, and they're also going to be, you're also going to get the one-to-one minting on the Coreum mainnet when it goes live there. So definitely check out Core Heroes this weekend. Check out their Discord there, and try and get yourself a core villain if you can. Many other great projects too. I honestly don't have time to follow them all, but I really like the Core Heroes project and what it's setting up to do. They got a boatload of Coreum ready to stake and get rewarded for the community, so it's exciting. And very excited to me to see this today. You know, sometimes when you meet somebody, and in this case I didn't even meet in person, but you just have a connection, you know, whether it's an energy thing or how the universe speaks in its weird ways, I don't know, but I'm sure everybody's experienced it in their own way, whether it's with a friend or a loved one, or just somebody you met and never seen again, that just left you with that feeling. But Albert was definitely one of those guys. You know, just chased him down, trying to learn more about Coreum, and am I ever honored that he was one of the three that my channel was first interviewed. And you know, I just always knew there's something special about Albert right from the start, and I lurked around on Twitter and chased him around Twitter Spaces a while. And the last couple weeks and months here, I've been really able to get to know him a little bit better. And even though we had a 2-hour interview, there's just so much more to tell about this guy. He's just a wonderful leader and team builder, and all around great guy. And I had lots to ask him about his business venture, but like I said, our interview was over 2 hours long, and I just didn't even have a chance to touch on that. We had so much to talk about. So I hope there's another chance to sit Albert down and have another long chat with him again. But this came out today from Albert. Many thanks to Seamless Asia for the honor. Top 50 banking and payments leaders. Albert Christian Go, the CEO and founder of Beam & Go Limited. So that was really great to see Albert there. I downloaded the information that came along with that link, and it's just perfect. The top 50 banking and payment leaders brought to you by Seamless Asia 2023. We've scoured Asia and specifically handpicked the individuals from across the region who have had the most significant impact through their projects, innovations, and initiatives, led in their field by sharing the wealth of knowledge beyond their own company, and position themselves to lead the way in driving the future of banking and payments in Asia and beyond. So, that's Albert. That's the Albert I know. That's the Albert, however, I knew in the core council. And, that just describes him perfectly. And it's just fantastic to see him be honored by such a highly esteemed organization for the work that he's done and his passion for everything that he works on, whether it's his own business or Coreum ecosystem. He's just such a passionate man, and is making such a difference in this world. It's just so great, and I'm just so blessed that he's on my channel for that interview, because I just knew the minute I started talking to him that he was a special guy, and this certainly highlights that. So there's Albert there. If you haven't seen our interview that we did, a fantastic interview with Albert and Abner and Scott. Highly recommend you check it out. I'll put a link to that in the description below also. But there was a little, I wanted to read Albert's piece here. Sorry, I thought I had it ready. Coming up here right away. Albert, where are you? There he is. Gotta love Albert. He's always thinking about everybody. And in this moment he's being recognized, I just couldn't help read some of the gems in here. I'm going to read some of the gems in here to you guys. But about Beam and Go. Beam and Go is a social impact fintech that educates and enables overseas Filipino workers to achieve family resilience and financial security through an accessible and inclusive digital marketplace and financial ecosystem. In every aspect of their business, from product development, marketplace building, to customer service, you can count that Beam and Go will fight for every Filipino abroad to turn their dreams into a reality. Albert's profile. He has more than 15 years of experience in the line of financial technology, corporate communications, and consumer marketing. Prior to Beam and Go, Albert was corporate citizenship program manager at GE Money Bank and was head of corporate communications at a nonprofit organization in Singapore. He was also a multi-awarded student leader and has accumulated hands-on experience dealing with marginalized communities in the Philippines and Singapore. He believes that you must have faith in your dreams to gain success in business. This has made him realize that faith in their dreams is the only thing that prevents Filipinos from quitting. Hence, the entire Beam and Go team has an underlying faith to provide impactful solutions to help OFW reach their dreams. And that's Albert. Like, these aren't just words on a profile. Like, that's just Albert. Just such a fantastic guy. But here's what really made me style in here. Extra insights. What do you see as the biggest trends, changes coming up in the banking and payment space in the next 5 years? I'm certain that wholesale CBDCs will be rolled out in Southeast Asia, with the Philippines, Singapore, Thailand, and Indonesia pioneering the transfer of value and assets between central banks and commercial banks. I see most participating nations allowing interoperability of CBDCs that would make the flow of economic activity to be more seamless. On a consumer level, I also see most states having 90% cashless economy in 5 years. This is where it gets good. What do you see as the biggest opportunities for growth in the banking and payment sector? And I think he's I'm just going to start to call Albert the Green Giant, because in his moment here, I can tell that he's got Coreum on his mind, and I just love to see it interwoven into this. We will certainly see a change in the core infrastructure of the banking system. Traditional banks who are still using legacy systems will have no other recourse but to transition to blockchain-based and distributed ledger technologies. Moreover, the core technology can also provide automated mechanisms for enforcing contract terms. Example, earmarking funds, limiting the use of certain funds, and applying conditional interest rates through smart contracts. I see a new world of tokenizations of assets. As a business, we've received grants from blockchain companies to provide blockchain-centric solutions and to provide aid to overseas Filipino workers and micro and small entrepreneurs. I believe the future of payments will adopt CBDC, cryptocurrency, and stablecoin payments from personal crypto wallets of shoppers. What one piece of advice would you give to future banking and payments leaders? This is Albert saying, I believe the green means go for enterprise-grade banking and finance. Enterprise-grade blockchain, EGB, i.e. Coreum, in my opinion, technologies that are energy efficient, cheaper, faster transaction output with the ability to do customized smart contracts will pave the way for a new era of banking and payments in the next 5 years. Now, if you wondered if Albert is the real deal or not, look no further. He's not out here just shilling you a token. This man is passionate about what this technology can do to better the world, and I could see that right off the bat when I met him. And I just learned that he's got so many more great qualities also. So congratulations, Albert. It's great to see you get this honor. You deserve it. And I'm honored to be alongside you in Core Council and get to interact with you on a regular basis. I'm fully aware my life is far better since we've met. And I really look forward to 2023 and the next 5 years. So here's another quick look at his company's website, Beam & Go. So anybody out there in the Philippines, Singapore, definitely check this out. Looks like it's got a very interesting platform here for a much needed niche. Here's just some about us from Beam & Go. Beam & Go is the leading movement for financial inclusion, education, and management for overseas Filipino workers. Our accessible and inclusive digital marketplace and financial ecosystem enables and educates migrant workers to achieve family resilience and financial security. We have the products, tools, and services to enable our customers to control their finances, save money, and earn money. We value the sacrifices and contributions of every OFW. We hear your cries, we hear your stories, and we're here to help. Let's walk hand in hand to reach your next goal. So there you go, guys. That's our leader on Core Council. Well, I don't know that he's the official leader, but he's a leader in my mind anyways. And yeah, the Jolly Green Giant, Albert, good for you. And I just figured I'd highlight this tweet. Hope they don't mind. Huge green candle just sent me this morning, and I appreciate you. And that just makes a guy feel good once in a while. I don't care who you are. It's nice to hear. So I replied, this is a perfect example on how just a few words can brighten up somebody's cloudy day. Thank you. I appreciate you all. I appreciate you also. And I want to add, I appreciate all you guys listening and following this channel along as it grows, and hopefully you'll see the improvements on a regular basis. I'm trying really hard to make it better. I have pretty high standards as far as YouTube content goes. That's been my place of research in TV and movies for over a decade. So I know where I want it to get to. It's not quite there yet, but I'm working hard to get it there. And I hope you'll come along on that journey with me. Hit that subscribe, and yeah, let's see where this goes. And I just want to show off another community member here. Just does such great work all the time, and just Another little highlight on the Coreum mainnet to come here. That's it for today, guys. Peace and prosperity to you all.